Tray ceiling, wallpaper mural. Spencer, why'd you snap a line? Well, you guys know why I did that. I'll leave that for you to tell me why I did it. It eliminates the need for a laser level. Okay, we got rid of the knockdown texture. Now we're ready to hang a 4-panel Limitless walls mural. Don't try this alone. You have to do it with 2 people because you won't be able to sustain the weight over a span more than 6 feet. 6 feet and under you can do alone, but more than 6 feet, you gotta get a helper. And of course the water is so that you don't scratch the surface of the mural. The water is just like washing your car. You have to wet the dirt before you try to get it off. There could be dry glue, dry paste on any of these things, the smoother or the mural itself. So the water eliminates the scratches. Okay, see me on the next frame. So admittedly, doing a ceiling is not easy at all. And it's the same principles as when you're doing a wall, except for one thing, gravity. Gravity is pulling on your mural downward or your wallpaper. And so you're going to fold it. And you're going to fold it in such a way as to make 15-inch pieces. And you just, every time you move it over 15 inches, you just keep folding it onto itself like this. And somebody's holding the weight of it, and the other person is taking it from the hands of the helper. I could be the helper. My assistant could be the main installer, whatever the case may be, but only one person is placing it onto the ceiling. And you can see the success we're having. Water bottle is essential, absolutely essential. And push pins, let me show you what I'm talking about. There's going to come a point when you're going to put your wall covering in place in sections, small sections. Join me on this ladder. These push pins I use to put into place. If you look at the edge of my wallpaper over there, you'll see that one of my push pins is still in place on the very edge of the wall covering. Now, where do you put your push pins? Well, you're not going to put it here. You're going to put it here, right through the white. Okay? You're going to find strategic areas through which you place the push pin. Why are we using this? Because the push pin is holding our mural up. And so as I, or the principal installer, starts putting it into place, I'm putting my push pins first near the crown molding, right in place. As many as you need across. Now, I'm only talking about 3 or 4. But as I move forward to hold it in place and keep my mural up, I'm using the push pins. And it does a wonderful job. So I'm going to put the rest of this up and I'm going to double cut it, and then we're going to be done with this. Installing wallpaper on a ceiling is going to be minimally 30% more in your pricing than doing it on a wall. Okay? You have to take into account the fact that you need somebody experienced helping you and the time that it's going to take doing it. Not to mention the scaffolding that you're going to use for the project. So if I taught you anything, it's the importance of these. Now, these are the little ones, not the best to use. I could not find the big push pins. Remember, I have my little tool case for my unique tools here. But the push pins I'm talking about are almost as wide as a US nickel. They're the ones that you want. But these work pretty fine. But if you have a flimsy mural, the little ones can cause the wall covering to tear and separate. Okay, let's go to the next one.
I'll leave you here.
I put it outside.
You want me to carry the other end, or you're okay?
So let's talk about a couple of considerations as we look at this beautiful installation. One of the things you want to take into account, the wall covering right now, as you're seeing it, needs to be washed down with a microfiber. One of the things you want to take into account is keeping the paste off of this side of the wall covering, obviously. And so my first comment will be that you have to clean it down expeditiously with a microfiber. Microfiber cloths will leave no residue from your hands or your paste. Secondly, regarding the installation, let me give you as a general rule that you have two people assisting you. I know in the video I said for certain lengths you can do it alone, which I've done in the past and it's on video. My last ceiling installation was approximately 2 months ago, and you can find that on a video that says, "Don't be afraid of peel and stick." So I suggest, you can see how long the ceiling is. We're looking at a 16-foot span, practically, long ways on the ceiling. And here's why you want to have two helpers beside yourself. Especially if you're a professional. If you're doing this yourself, you want to have that pizza party with you and your friends, you're going to see that it has a detrimental effect on the material. You'll wind up folding it, creasing it, and it will reveal those imperfections during the installation. You want two people to be holding it so that your hands, as the installer, can put it into place while they hold the material up. Even with push pins. Push pins control gravity from pulling it down. Once you have that, you can do a great job with two people, and you can move quickly. It's a lot of work on you physically to be looking up and keeping your arms up for 20 to 30 minutes straight. It's very strenuous. If you have any questions about this installation, let me know in the bottom. Thank you for watching, and please click on like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell. If you don't hit the bell, you won't get future videos. Thank you for watching. Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper.